Hello everybody, my name is Alisa with 8Es, and today I'll be bringing you another 1v1. The players will be PPG Bubbles versus Skinky, and Skinky is rank 43 in the Grandmaster division with a staggering almost 500 games played actually. He's got around a 66% win-loss ratio, so it's a very high win-loss ratio for a Grandmaster player. The map is Metalopolis. PPG Bubbles will be spawning as the blue Protoss in the 6 o'clock position. And right above him, slightly to the left, will be Skinky. He will be spawning as the Red Zerg in the 8:30 o'clock position. And Skinky right at the beginning does a little bit of foreplay, says PPG Bubbles is the all-in guy, except there's a G at the end, so it's like all-in guy, but that doesn't really make any sense. So Bubbles, it looks like he's going to be playing pretty standard right now, not going to do any kind of crazy cheese, no early probes. And I think he's either going to put down a 9 or 10 pylon. There's his pylon, so he's going to put on the high ground. Usually, we see a lot of Protosses putting that pylon on the low ground and going for the Forge Fast Expand, a very viable and economically minded opener against the Zerg player. And it does look like Skinky will be getting a 9 Overlord. Yep, 9 Overlord. Where's my production? Damn it, I pressed P instead. There's my 9 Overlord. Production tab, I meant. Getting on 2 more drones, probably going to go for a 14 and or 15 hatch. And so PPG Bubbles, and you see right here, he actually rallied his worker back because you can always do that and check to see if there is going to be an Overlord there, and if there is, you immediately know the Zerg's position, so you don't have to waste time actually going to go for the close, or scout for the close, and then the cross, and then finally get to the close air. If you actually do it this way, you can actually see the Zerg where they are immediately and possibly block their natural. So right now, the Forge did go down for Bubbles, and it looks like he's planning to wall that off. Sorry, I'm talking like a retard today. There's a spawning pool going down at 16, and the probe is spotted. There's a drone following the probe, and so PPG Bubbles, it looks like he's just gonna go for a cannon rush. And so the probe is coming down right now, and he puts a pylon here. Now, the way he did it was that he put a pylon right as the probe was walking over it, and so that actually allows the probe, sorry, to actually put the pylon in between itself and the other drone. And so you see the large amount of drones that are being pulled off by Skinky, and this is because he knows that if he can just kill the probe, kill the cannon, wait until the lings come out, then he is golden for the mid game. And so we have Bubbles being chased around by like 6 or 7 drones right now, and he does this ridiculously sick tactic. That timing was amazing. He put down that pylon right as the probe walked over, and now all these drones are stuck between I'm sorry, all these drones are stuck behind his own natural. He's only got like 6 drones in his main, but he does have 4 Zerglings in, and he does something else that's even more amazing. He puts on a pylon there. That actually prevents this cannon from being hit. So those Zerglings, they have to go through this photon cannon in order to actually kill this photon cannon. So this photon cannon starts attacking the Zerglings, and it looks like it would go down, but that actually gives enough time for the second photon cannon to finish. And it does look like all these drones are going to be dead. They have no place to escape. And Sticky. Alright, let me collect myself. I'm sorry. I just thought this was extremely hilarious, especially given that Skinky called PPG Bubbles the all-in guy at the beginning. My name is Alisa, and I'll see you guys later. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, where you can see all my latest news and updates.